Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video we are going to be doing a shoutcast of my friend's regional cup tournament play. Jeff Cho, he competed in the Toronto Regional Cup, did very well. I won't say his record because I don't want to do any spoilers. We were only going to do the first 6 rounds because the 7th round he wasn't able to record his second match. Plus this video was already going to be extraordinarily long, and he did a lot of excellent gameplay. He's beaten me many times, so I expect a lot of really good battles here. So I haven't had a chance to watch these videos, so this is real-time reaction from me. So he starts off with Medichamp, and he's going up against Skarmory. Okay, so this is like an okay matchup on both sides. So the opponent decides to switch out to Lantern, okay, which is an interesting play here. And he's going to stick with Medichamp. Medichamp with shields does very favorably, very favorably against Lantern, especially a water gun Lantern, since it's not going to get to charge moves very quickly. And this Medichamp already had executed 1 power-up punch, so it's rolling with a ton of energy right now. As you can see here, the Lantern's almost fainted. All right, power-up punch. All right. And then I'm not sure I would have done the shield on the Lantern side, just because like it's not like you get to charge move anyways, so that probably would have been better to conserve that shield. But regardless, this power up punch is gonna hurt. This is like what the 3rd power up punch, so it's gonna do a lot of damage here. Probably gonna forego shields here, makes sense. And then let's see what Jeff Cho has in the back. He has Skarmory and Azumarill. Should be in a good position here. Does have the switch screen up, but it doesn't matter because his opponent's going to do a charge move regardless. And no shields here for sure. Save the shield. There's very few Pokemon that beat Azumarill with 1 shield. So should be in a with 1 shield advantage, I should say. And looks like he's probably just going to farm up the energy here, which is the appropriate strategy here. Wait for this Sky Attack to come. It's not going to do a ton of damage. You're going to have a lot of energy available for your last Pokemon. And since the Lantern's out, unless it's like Probopass or Bastiodon or something like that, it doesn't really matter. It's a Shift Tree. Okay. It should be there. 2 Sky Attacks loaded, and we're good to go. So good job there. Each Air Slash generates 9 energy. So that's the first round 1 first match. Let's take a look at round 1 second match here. So we have Medichamp versus Azumarill. Depending on the Azumarill's moveset, you can like pull it out with two shields. But let's see how he chooses to play this out. So, all right, he's thinking about switching. He switches, probably to absorb this Play Rough that's coming. Okay, Play Rough is absorbed, so that's okay. It does neutral damage as opposed to super effective damage. Does mean that you can save the shield, so it's probably the best play right there. And probably another Play Rough is coming here. And Jeff is trying to utilize what we call the piggyback method, but I don't think he's successful in that attempt. The piggyback method is where you are going to do the charge move right after your opponent has done their charge move to cancel out the fast move animation here. So it looks like he's actually just building up energy here. Interesting play here. Probably pulled the shield here, or try to piggyback again. So hitting it here, I think it's a pretty difficult one. There's a very small window that you could execute it. But let's see here. He should be ahead on energy, so he should be able to hit this Play Rough first. Even though he was, as you noticed before, he was actually behind on energy. Now he's actually ahead, and has a decent amount going into this match too. Okay, nope. Unfortunately, that Shift Tree just eliminated the eliminated that. But Shift Tree does get hard countered by Skarmory. Let's see what comes out. It is another Skarmory here. So, but Medicham does pretty well against Shiftry as well. You do have to be careful of Leaf Blade or Foul Play. They're both going to do a lot of damage here. So I expect the shields not to be used on this Skarmory versus Skarmory matchup to save it for the Medicham. I can't remember. I think the Medicham was at like probably 80% health. So they choose to do Flash Cannon there. It's an interesting strategy. Let's see here. They're both doing these air slashes. And then let's see here. Let's see if he chooses to use the shield or not. Oh, he does. Okay, interesting. Probably wants to feint down this Skarmory here. He is ahead on health. So let's see here what ends up happening in this situation. I guess it's also the case. I don't know how close the Shiftry was to a charge move here, but whoever wins this priority here. Oh, that was a huge sky attack. But all that piggybacking meant that he was able to get ahead on energy, because this Shiftry is going to be forced to use the charge move, use the energy. I expect a Foul Play to come out. Oh, Leaf Blade. Leaf Blade works too. I guess it faints it down. But now this Shiftry is in huge trouble here and going to get fainted down by this power-up punch. Wow. Clutch move there. Really good job. Congrats. Really strong opponent here. So here, he actually lagged at the beginning. I'm surprised he actually continued on this match because he clearly got hit by a couple water guns here. And he's going to power punch. So again, Medicham versus Lantern is a favorable matchup for Medicham when shields are up. And then Azumarill is coming out. He's going to choose to mirror. And actually, probably pretty decent strategy to sub out the Azumarill, sub out the Lantern, because Jeff Cho's other two Pokemon are weak to Lantern's Thunderbolt. So we'll see how this plays out. Jeff's obviously fully aware of that and is trying to ride the piggyback method here. And again, trying to get ahead on the energy. So gonna use a shield here, and then gonna immediately hit the play rough. You notice that there's no bubble animation there, so he's able to successfully cancel out his opponent's bubble animation and actually get ahead on energy. He should be able to hit the play. Oh, he's actually trying to bank for a second time. Oh wow, okay. He's just trying to piggyback off of every situation he can. Hits the play rough here. Should be able to hit the play rough right away. Cancel the animation of his opponent again. So another successful piggyback here. And then should be able to hit this play rough before his opponent. Way ahead. Wow. So he actually switched in. And after his opponent actually got like 2 bubbles off and was able to come out ahead on energy. And they each burn 1 shield. So it's pretty crazy. Obviously, his opponent's now building up a ton of energy here. The Medicham has some power-up punches built up. As you can see here, about 80% health. Thunderbolt is 55 energy, so it's not like you can build up that much overcharge on Thunderbolt by that much. You still need to probably do like 4 more water guns before, even if you loaded 100. He definitely didn't load 100, so his opponent, I mean. And Thunderbolt actually doesn't KO Medicham at this health. So you can see here, it will actually survive by a little bit of health, by a tiny bit, enough to do a little bit of damage. It is a boosted out counter. And now we have Skarmory versus Skarmory. His opponent's Skarmory technically has the energy advantage, so we'll see how they choose to play out this matchup. So as you can see here, he's trying to apply the piggyback method wherever he can, and goes for the flash cannon, which is an interesting strategy. And he mirrors with the flash cannon. I think if he would have did the sky attack, he actually would have been successful in that piggyback. But let's see how it plays out here. He's kind of in. I think they're both going for flash cannon here. As you can see here, he wasn't successful on the first piggyback. But wow, clutch flash cannon right there, able to get off. So good job, GG. And now we are on to match number 2. against Z Lip L Lee Plus. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Really good first match. Obviously, hopefully his opponent's aware that Lantern's going to be a key player here. Ukama Gallade versus Medicham. We'll see what Jeff decides to do. Gallade, depending on the shielding scenario, technically has the advantage. It needs 3 confusions to hit a Leaf Blade, so it should be at a Leaf Blade right now. Let's see here if he chooses to stay in or to switch. Looks like he's choosing to shield here. Makes sense. And then hit the power-up punch here. This Gallade, if it has decent IV, should be able to survive this power-up punch. Oh, and it chooses shield. All right, let's see here. And let's see if Jeff chooses to invest the second shield. Does not. Comes in Skarmory. Skarmory is a good cleanup play here because even the Leaf Blade hits, it doesn't do very much damage. Let's see if a Lantern comes in, though. Lantern comes in. This is probably GG for Jeff. Even with the big energy play here, is actually trying to piggyback here. Probably maybe a little too many. Definitely has to shield here. Hits the Thunderbolt, but this is a tough play here. Should have enough energy for 2 sky attacks. But yeah, it's a good lead with the Gallade there, and then hiding the Lantern in the back, knowing that he's played Skarmory. And let's see here, getting this. Oh man, I'm not sure. Okay, all right. No shields though. Jeff has to pull out something interesting here. I expect the shield to come up here. Oh no, no shield. All right, interesting. Play here. Maybe risk it by going try to fade down with bubbles, and then burn. Oh man, let's see here. Can Azumarill looks bad for here. It's probably the right play here, or maybe even like trying to load up on the Skarmory might have been a slightly better play. Yeah, but it's tough there. No shields, right? Maybe like purposely trying to. So we're going to match number 3 in this very exciting second round match, and man, what a play here! Going Sableye, that shiny 100% Sableye, just gonna absolutely ruin Gallade here, and then gonna come in Skarmory to mirror, which is a good play here. Wow, that was a clutch decision there. He's gonna try to piggyback here. He's gonna immediately hit the sky attack here. Canceled out the fast moving animation, so should be at least tied because there's 1 turn behind before because of the switch. Let's see here. No, he's actually 2 turns. Let's see here. Gonna shield here. Interesting play to shield there. I guess because he does need to keep his Skarmory alive. And gonna hit the sky attack here. Probably 2 turns ahead behind. Let's see here. The next sky attack will feint it, so he's gonna elect to go the sky attack, which makes sense. And his opponent chooses to go here. Should be able to survive it. Shouldn't need to. Oh, choose to ski. Oh, okay. I guess they anticipate the flash cannon. I'm not sure if flash cannon is the right play. Lots of flash cannons early on in this game so far. So gonna hit the sky attack here, feint it down, and wow, came in on the energy disadvantage and was still able to win with a pretty good amount of health left. So this is something you do have to really worry about here. That Gallade does have energy stored up. Man, because Hydro Pump, when no shields are available, it does KO Medicham. But let's see if his opponent chooses to go Hydro Pump. It probably won't KO right away, but with Water Guns, it should KO it. But let's see if the Skarmory got it low enough health. Comes Hydro Pump. Oh, actually not enough. Let's see here. This is going to be really interesting. Ooh, man. Oh, man. Clutch Power-Up Punch. By outplaying his opponent on the Skarmory matchup, actually allowed him to get enough health down on his Skarmory. Gonna come in here with Shadow Sneak and KO the Gallade right away before it could even do a charge move. Wow. Clutch play. It all really came down to that superior Skarmory play against his opponent, which was what allowed him to actually win that matchup. So, really good play. Excellent play around the mirror match. He's obviously very aware of the piggyback method, knowing what charge moves to use when to shield and when to not. So really good play here. So it's going to come Sableye versus Azumarill. This is actually an okay matchup for Sableye if he chooses to double shield. So again, he's trying to piggyback right now. This may be a little bit too much energy. Obviously shield here. Play Rough is coming. Gonna hit this Shadow Sneak, and you'll see no bubble animation there. So he's able to get a turn ahead. Actually grabs the shield. Interesting there. Interesting play by Elusive Flip there to choosing to shield here. And let's see here. Gonna shield here, I imagine. Yeah. And then gonna build up a bunch of energy here, I imagine before. Oh no, gonna try to faint down right away. Grabs the second shield, should beat it to this Play Rough. Actually chooses a switch. Interesting play there. This Hydro Pump. Oh, Play Rough. Oh wow. Okay, interesting. And then chooses to bail. Goes into Nose Pass. Wow. Okay, interesting matchup here. This Flash Cannon. If I was Elusive Flip, I would only hit this Skarmory with Rock Slide, maybe a Rock Slide here, Rock Slide, and then faint down the Skarmory. You choose a Thunderbolt. That's probably the right move too. And then this Sableye has some energy built up. Should be able to get to the foul play. Oh, actually no, Medicham makes 100% sense. Should be able to hit the Thunderbolt here. Built up enough energy to do another Thunderbolt, but it's not going to do that much. And then building up energy here. So let's see what he comes out with. He's waiting here because he knows that Azumarill has almost no health. Oh, he baited the energy though. Good play there. Sacrifice the Azumarill. Gonna come in Skarmory. Should be able to hit this Skarmory with a power-up punch. Do a decent amount of damage because second power-up punch. Let's see here if... Oh man, this is tough play because this Sableye is very close to a foul play, but let's see how much health the Sableye has. Wow. This almost for sure KOs here. Wow. Okay. Typically, people would view Azumarill versus Sableye as a bad, like an unfavorable lead, but it is actually okay with Shadow Sneak because it basically all the moves are neutral. Play Rough is obviously super effective, but it takes so long to get to Play Rough as opposed to Shadow Sneak that you're able to sneak out the victory. So let's take a look. Let's keep going away. Two of my friends battling here. Chooses to go Probopass versus Sableye. This is an unfavorable matchup for Sableye, but can still dish out a decent amount of damage. Technically, Probopass should get to Rock Slide at the same time as Sableye. I believe they're both... I could be wrong, though. They Spark and Shadow Claw both generate 8 energy per turn or 2 turns, however you want to define it. And then I thought Shadow Sneak was 45, so they should both get after 6, but they're probably both trying to play like piggyback off one another. And if Sableye is able to, or Foul Play I should say, if Sableye is able to get the energy advantage, should be able to hit the Shadow Claw beforehand. Let's see here. Let's see who gets this last charge move first. And then let's see who still faints down. It's very close. Oh wow, that was ultra close. And then coming with the Medicham here. Let's see if Elusive Flip has a Azumarill in the back. Let's see here. Let's see what he has. Gonna come in Skarmory. So Skarmory, no shields, should easily win this matchup. It is gonna get like half its health taken away due to the power up punches. Oh, choose a switch, clutch switch there. Let's see if he chooses to stay. Probably gonna come in as Azumarill here. Ooh, this is an interesting choice in play here. So, gonna go with the Flash Cannon. Not sure that's necessarily the best play. I think like 2 Sky Attacks might have been better, but gonna come in the Hydro Pump here. But did have like a pretty big energy advantage, so he's probably played up this matchup before. Oh, gonna get the Sky Attack off. I think the Sky Attack would have fainted it earlier already, but choosing to go with Flash Cannon, which is fine. Really nice play on the Skarmory, but you're in huge trouble here because the Sky Attack is going to KO a Sableye. Not Medicham, or almost KO it. And you really need to get like another charge move off here. Oh wow, it's actually very close here. A lot closer than I thought. Okay, let's go to round 3, match number 3. In this really intense match between 2 of my good friends here, 2 of the best trainers in PvP in Toronto. They both performed very well in the tournament. So we go Skarmory versus Azumarill. Obviously Hydro Pump is going to hit Skarmory for a ton of damage here. He's obviously waiting for it. He chooses shield here. Is that too early for? Yeah, I think that was 1 turn too early for Hydro Pump. But still shielded, which is fine. Get off this Sky Attack. Gonna piggyback, and now has a ton of energy built up here. Maybe let's see here if he chooses to stay or switch. He chooses to switch. Let's see what Elusive Flip does. Takes a little bit of time to decide here. Comes Probopass. Let's see. Okay, come and get hit with the Hydro Pump. Let's see if Elusive Flip decides to shield or not. It decides to shield. Okay. I expect the Thunderbolt to come very soon. Or does he try to bait? Nope. He goes to Thunderbolt, which is going to take about half the health away. Should put it in almost Rock Slide range here. But maybe goes Thunderbolt. No, it goes Rock Slide. Gonna burn that last shield. So now they're both at 0 shield. This Hydro Pump will definitely KO Probopass. And then I expect the Azumarill to come back out. And then farm up a little bit of energy. Nope. Okay, the Azumarill is gonna come back in and use all its energy right away. I maybe would have did like a couple play roughs there. And then nice play with the Skarmory here. Gonna come up with like a lot of energy here. And then gonna get fainted down by this Skarmory. Okay, let's see here how this match. Oh, go Skarmory versus Skarmory. This is bad because there's the Medicham in the back with no energy built up. Let's see here. They're both waiting. Gonna hit this Flash Cannon here, which is gonna do a decent amount. Gonna probably hit the Sky Attack now. Faint it down. And, oh, almost fainted down. Oh, he does the last second switch, which is probably the right move here. Let's see here. Sky attack. Oh man, this is going to be close because this power up punch is not going to KO. Yeah, not going to KO, which makes sense. Oh my gosh, dude. Let's see here. And then the match was lost. Oh wow, okay. So Elusive Flip ended up winning that one. We didn't quite see the end of it, but the Skarmory, like basically, I guess his fast move came first because like it should have been actually a tie there. So wow, that was crazy. Good switch at the end. Try not to let the, but a little bit too late at that point in time. So going Skarmory versus Azumarill. Again, we've seen this matchup many times here. He's going to wait for Azumarill to land the first charge move here. He's building up a ton of energy. I'm assuming he shields here. The Ice Beam. And then Sky Attack comes right away. The bubble still came through, so I don't think the piggyback method was effective there. And then let's see here. Another Sky Attack is here. And then I expect an Ice Beam to come shortly after, one turn or right away. Yeah, right away. Which makes sense, which means that they're even on energy right now. So let's see here. It's going to be a race for CMP here, or if they choose a shield. Okay, so Jeff has come out ahead here. Let's see if the shield comes up. Nope, no shield. Gonna choose to faint it down. Gonna come in Skarmory here. Not necessarily sure Skarmory Mirror is like the best play here because Skarmory has enough HP to get off another Sky Attack. It does allow the Skarmory to farm like a decent amount without losing too much health, but it's still like a decent amount of health loss. It does have a charge move loaded already. It's gonna come as Azumarill here, and then no shield here. Gonna come Sky Attack, makes sense. Gonna load up on energy. Okay. Let's see here if Jeff chooses to go Play Rough to bait the shield. Nope, it's gonna come Sky Hydro Pump. The Skarmory should, if it shields here, it should end up winning the matchup. But let's see here. I guess like the Skarmory's also in Play Rough range here. Gonna come Wish Cash here. Interesting play. This Blizzard is gonna hurt, but gonna try to bait here. Let's see here what ends up happening. Mud Bomb, shield the Mud Bomb. So we do expect a Blizzard to come out pretty shortly. Blizzard, I don't think it will KO Medicham, but it will come pretty close. Wow, it was able. I don't even know what happened there. I should have been counting the mud shots. I'm surprised the Blizzard didn't. Okay, Blizzard's coming now. Okay, makes sense. But this won't KO Medicham. Close, but not close enough. The Skarmory, Skarmory is gonna get fainted down. The Azumarill has energy already loaded. And then just going to hit this player off, finish it off. Oof, not a ton of health left. So really good understanding of energy and storage of energy to finish off the match. Good match. GG there. Going up against, I actually don't see that. Oh, yeah. Darrell? I didn't see the name. Anyways, he seems to be sticking to this core of Skarmory, Medicham, and Azumarill, which is a very powerful trio. 3 of the most common Pokemon that you see in the meta. And let's see how he plays it out here. Okay, alright. Skarmory versus Medicham. Favorable matchup for Skarmory for the most part. If they choose to invest 2 shields on Medicham, it can be favorable for Medicham at the end, but depends if the Skarmory is going to elect to play that matchup as well. So gonna the power punch, the counter still went through, so no piggybacking there, which makes sense because Medichamp's going to get to power up punch before Skarmory. And then the question here is, can you get to... no, this is going to choose a shield here. And then going to try to burn the shield or feint down the Medicham. Let's see here. And then... let's see what this Medicham chooses to do. Choose to let it... Oh, actually choose the shield here. I would have... Knowing this, I probably would have just kept doing counter. Building up the damage, but let's see here. Oh, choose the Bale. Yeah, well, this is a bad matchup for either one of them. A little bit better for Medicham, I guess, because it's not going to deal super effective damage. But this Ice Punch is not going to KO Venusaur. It's going to take about half the health of Venusaur, a little bit more, maybe like 65%. But this Venusaur should be able to still get off this Frenzy Plant. And this won't KO Medicham, but it'll be pretty close. Let's see here. This Medicham is going to get off the Power Up Punch, which is going to KO the Venusaur. All right. I forget what was the... Oh, Azumarill. Azumarill? Yeah, Azumarill. Well, Azumarill coming out, so now it's a Azumarill mirror match here, but he also has another Pokemon in the back, so he's kind of overloading here, waiting for the play rough. In this case, you're probably get like a little too aggressive here. Oh man, and what a switch there! What a switch, and got the wow. Okay, this opponent did a really impressive switch there. Let's see if it's enough to win out the match. In theory, it should. All right. I think this went to 3, but I only have match number 2 here. I think Jeff ends up winning the 3rd match, but I don't have the recording for it. That's fine. So we're going to move on to round number 5, match number 1. But that Medicham switch was really good. Obviously waiting. Yeah, wow, okay. Going up against Nerd 963. Again, another really great trainer from Toronto. I haven't had a chance to battle him yet, but I know he comes out with some like pretty off-meta teams. Gonna come out as Azumarill here. Probopass. Favorable matchup here for Probopass. Gonna come out Thunderbolt here. Let's see here. The overcharging probably cost Jeff the last match, but that switch was beautiful there. Let's see which one is Hydro Pump. Makes sense. It took a while. Let's see if he chooses the bait. No baiting here. Gonna go Probopass with Thunderbolt. Yeah, expecting no shield there, and then I expect a Rock Slide to come through, or to shield. Okay, come with the Rock Slide here. Let's see if the second shield is invested. Yes, it is. Let's see here if Jeff chooses to shield or not. Does not choose a shield. It must feel like there's a Medicham in the back. I expect Sableye or Skarmory. I guess I say Sableye or Skarmory. He seems to favor Skarmory a lot. He's probably expecting that there's a Medicham in the back. Gonna build up a ton of energy here. It does have the one shield advantage here. Probopass. Oh man, not a great matchup here. Let's see here. Oh man, that was definitely a mistake on Nerd 936's end, just because this is definitely gonna feint it. But this is just superior picking on the back end. I thought the shield would have came up there, just because like these foul plays, all you need to do is connect with 2 foul plays. But I guess like one Flash Cannon would do it as well. Oh man, this is yeah. one flash cannon is gonna put it in close enough range here. But in the one thunderbolt actually wouldn't KO it either. So I actually expected the rock slide bait first. Okay, yeah, questionable play, but flash cannon was enough there. So GG, well played. So now we move on to match number 2 against Nerd 963. Starting off with Venusaur. Okay, this is a terrible matchup for Venusaur, especially if this is a Confusion Bronzong, which it is, and you can see visible chunks going away from Venusaur, so you gotta get out of there as soon as possible, especially with the Seal typing. It's gonna resist the grass moves here. Gonna come out Probopass, again, like an unfavorable matchup here. Gonna try for the shield bait here. In my opinion, you should never shield with Probopass against Skarmory. I expect a Thunderbolt to come here. Yeah, Thunderbolt. And then at this point in time, you just farm energy. Even if the Flash Cannon comes, you don't shield. And then the Flash Cannon, last second Flash Cannon. So good decision there. It makes sense that you can get to it. That's like usually how the play goes. And then fade it down. And then you know that there's Venusaur, which is close to a charge move, but you can hit with a Rock Slide. You have to hit a Rock Slide right away. Okay, here comes the Rock Slide. And then, in my opinion, you don't shield with... I'm not sure if I would have shielded there, just because the Venusaur does nothing to Bronzong. So it's not really that valuable to have. Gonna hit the... Oh, but I guess you assume that the Probopass might do a lot of damage to Azumarill. It actually worked out okay here. Gonna choose to feint it down, probably counting down, realizing it's pretty close to another Rock Slide. And then this Bronzong should come in and just instantly KO this Venusaur, which makes sense. And then we're gonna come with Azumarill. Heavy Slam? Heavy Slam? Yeah, Heavy Slam. Still gonna do a decent chunk, not a ton. And then yeah, it's not good either way because Play Rough is not going to do a lot of damage here. Expect the shield to come up here. Oh, Flash Cannon, no shield. Ooh, okay. Gonna come Hydro Pump here. It's kind of a lost matchup anyway, so let's see here. The Bronzong shields. Okay, so we're gonna move on to match number 3 of round number 5. So well played. Incredible Bronzong play right there. So Bronzong's like really off meta pick. Medicham does okay against it. Probopass okay against it. So we're going Probopass versus Probopass. And I expect Jeff to to piggyback against this Probopass to get the advantage. You want to hit Thunderbolts against Probopass if you don't have Magnet Bomb. Let's see here. Let's see if he comes Magnet Bomb or Thunderbolt. So he must not have Magnet Bomb. They must have identical movesets. I don't think got the piggyback there. Just fine. They're I don't know who has CMP at this point in time. Okay, looks like Probopass is way ahead. I don't know why. I don't think a shield came up there, but regardless. Here comes the shield. Okay, it was actually no shield. I mean, should be within range of Rock Slide at this point in time. So let's see if he chooses a Rock Slide. Nerd chooses a Rock Slide here. Yeah, makes sense. And then Jeff is choosing Rock Slide here. I don't expect the shield to come up on Nerd's side. Oh man, really? Okay, Jesus, guys, you must be really scared of each other's Probopasses. And then, wow, okay, oh my gosh, nah, I definitely would not have shielded if I was Nerd, especially if they have Medicham in the back. It's a good chance to energy farm against it. I would come, yeah, Sableye makes sense. It's gonna be able to do a lot of damage, faint it down before. But let's see here, Skarmory, or maybe he has Bronzong. He's a, oh man, chooses to go Bronzong. Really? Okay. His other Pokemon must be Medicham. Wow, this is a total beat down of Bronze. I expect Medicham to be here. No, Haunter. Oh my gosh. What a team comp. What a prediction with the wow. GG there, Demon Shield. Okay, we're moving on to round 6. I was like, man, what the heck does he have in the back? Okay. All right. Rev G Mac is a reverend up in Scarborough. I've attended one of his tournaments that he's hosted in the one of the churches in the church that he runs, I guess. Gonna come with Sableye out here. Sableye versus Skarmory is okay too. I expect the piggybacking to occur here to edge out the slight advantage here. Yep, I expect the shield to come up. And then I expect a foul play right away. Yep, foul play right away. Able to successfully piggyback there. I did not see the air slash animation. And then should be able to hit the second foul play pretty easily. But might try to piggyback here. Nope, chooses. I expect a shield to come up on this Skarmory. Yep. Alright, let's see here if he's able to get to this third foul play. Ooh, very close. Do you come up with shield here? I think a shield comes up here. And then try to feint down with Shadow Claws. Yep. He's rehearsed this play a lot. So I imagine that he practiced this a ton. Gonna come with Zoom Roll here. This is not gonna be good. This foul play is not gonna do very much to Zoom Roll. Shadow Sneak would have done a lot more. But still, gonna switch out here. Interesting switch. Let's see here. Must not think that they have anything to counter Skarmory. Or the Hydro Pump's going to come out here. Hydro Pump. And then... Wow, okay. And knowing that the Sableye has energy stored in the back. And let's see here. Play Rough would be enough to finish it off. Let's see if the Reverend identifies that. Probably try to go for another Hydro Pump. But had enough energy for a Play Rough at that point in time. So a little bit surprised there. Yeah, okay, no, they just lost the CMP, which is unfortunate there, actually, because it would have swung the match significantly. I expect Sableye to come out, maybe? Nope, comes out Medicham. Let's see what he has in the back. Azumarill definitely didn't have enough energy for Play Rough, but I guess better safe than sorry. And then gonna come out here, and then I'm pretty sure he's just waiting for these charge moves to occur on both sides, and then gonna immediately switch and hit the Shadow Sneak. Just doesn't want to get caught in with a power up punch on his Sableye, and then have it feint down. Yeah, we expect to switch right away. Oh no, he's not switching. Interesting. Okay, I guess he's going to let it naturally feint here. I get it makes sense, 0 energy here, but this is not going to feint as well. Okay, this is the move I was expecting. It would have been good enough previously as well, but this is, he won the match, so GG, well played there. That shield, that CMP tie definitely swung the match because it would have feinted down ish. I don't know if it was swung the match, but definitely was a small factor. Forced the Reverend to use a shield. Yeah, I think actually would have won the match for the Reverend if the CMP tie would have went the other way, because the Skarmory would have been feinted down, have a Azumarill. Either way, have one shield left, one shield, Medicham versus weakened Medicham because of the Azumarill. Yeah. So again, in this 2 shield scenario, we expect Sableye to win, which is something a lot of people aren't aware of. Just because Shadow Sneak is neutral, because before people were running foul play to take care of Altaria in or general Great League play. Gonna come out here with Shadow Sneak. Let's see if the Reverend chooses a shield or not. He doesn't. Should be able to feint it before it gets to this Play Rough. and then come in with a full energy here. Can easily go foul play here, because unless it's a Medicham, which would be suicide, wouldn't make any sense here. Gonna switch out. Probably gonna save this. Let's see here if the Reverend has a counter to a Azumarill. Gonna come in with Sky Attack here. With one shield, like, gonna come up Hydro Pump here. See if it connects. It does not. In theory, this Skarmory should win out, but it's taking a long time to get to these charge moves here. Let's see here. It's in range of Play Rough. Yeah, there you go. Surprised. Okay, well played, Jeff. Like, I honestly thought that Skarmory was gonna win, but gonna come here and then expect the mirror here with Medicham. Yeah, and then just gonna play with this mirror, and then has Sableye in the back. If you're the Reverend, you definitely, well, you should do Power Up Punch here. You should Power Up Punch the entire way. You have a slight energy advantage here. Let's see if Jeff can outplay the Reverend. Let's see here. Has the energy advantage, but at the cost of like some health here. Got another Power Up Punch. You strictly just Power Up Punch in this endgame scenario. The Reverend needs to, let's see here if he goes for an Ice Punch, but Power Up Punch, and then it's gonna get finished by this Ice Punch. Power Up Punch would have finished it off too, but really well played. Fantastic play by Jeff. Let me know if anyone else is interested in me doing a shoutcast of their tournament or their gameplay. Let me know. Hopefully you learned a few things, especially around piggybacking and effective energy storage and switching, which I think are one of Jeff Cho's strengths and the reason why he's one of the top players in the world. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see everyone in the next video.